How many people are they expecting?
Around 100,000 or more.
Wow.
Make some noise for Addictive TV. Make some noise for Addictive TV. Make some noise for Addictive TV.
You're wicked, man. Yeah, wicked. Nice, it's really nice what these guys is doing.
Hi, I'm Bill Etra, and this is the Etra video synthesizer. The synthesizer controls the height of an image through 0, the width of an image through 0, the height and width of an image together to 0, which gives us a zoom, the intensity of an image to 0, the horizontal screen position of an image off the screen in both directions, and the vertical position of an image off the screen in both directions. And one other parameter, which we call horizontal centering. As I put an effect into the image, you can see that horizontal centering allows us to move the image through the effect. When we use these controls in combination, we are able to animate the image as we did in the Polyfusion show.
I did that almost a third of a century ago. How's that? That's me demonstrating the Etra. And the only reason it was videotaped was I was at a college class and somebody trained a porta-pack on me while I gave the lecture.
I would think 90%, maybe 100% of the people who picked up the first batches were artists. So they immediately wanted something more and something better. And representatives of Sony would always say, we didn't build it for this purpose, like screw you.
We went on a spree around the town. We videotaped everything from rock and roll, jazz. We had Miles, Lena shot Miles Davis, and I shot, you know, Jimi Hendrix from the balcony in Fillmore. So nobody asked, what the hell? I mean, everybody asked, what the hell is this medium? What's video? It's video, you know, so they didn't know, so they let you do anything, so you could walk anywhere.
A VJ is someone who edits video live.
Working with pre-recorded chunks and then working with the transitions in between those things, kind of the way a DJ would do a night composed of songs.
If you think about what a DJ does, you know, he takes his mixer, he takes his records, his media. Think about a VJ, well, you know, we've got our mixer, we've got our media, so it's a relative term.
I loathe the term VJ. I absolutely can't stand it. I think that it greatly diminishes what we do.
It's really about somebody who's taking the images, processing them, and bringing you on a journey with the images.
Me, I'm a visualist.
VJing is a little bit of a difficult term for me.
I'm not that comfortable with it yet.
So I think vision mixing is a much more appropriate term, and it's self-explanatory.
I still fight. I still fight to be called to be called a visualist and not a VJ.
There's such a niche group within the artistic community even that I feel like there's a strong affinity between visual artists, right?
Yeah.
I'm doing it, you're doing it, somehow or another we're connected, whatever that connection means.
It used to be a lot bigger deal, but we used to live in a party town too, where there was a rave every week within 25 miles of New York, and now we don't. You know, since we went through the whole Giuliani time till now, all those venues have dried up to us, where we used to do so much underground stuff, and you just can't anymore. You can't smoke cigarettes anymore. It's like we live in a whole different world. You know, the parties now are in Omaha. They're not here.
No, it's what it is. It's like when you go to a space, right, and it's a nice space, someone actually put some money down, and they have a DJ and a booth, and everything's all proper and arranged, and they put your visual setup on a card table on the floor, essentially. You're just sitting at a table in the middle of a dance floor, more or less, and you got all this equipment now. I mean, this is years later, so I actually invested a little, and I can't get up to pee because the homeboy shopping network's in effect. You got guys just like sizing up your gear up and down. You know, if you didn't have a friend with you or whatever, you're in a pretty weird position.
Doing a gig for us now is more of a matter of either carrying our little gear over our shoulders in a bag, just like you guys sort of came, or calling up some huge company and saying, we need 14 plasma screens, they need to be in this position, and start faxing people stuff. And those are the fun ones now, where you can just send the floor plot to people and say, this is what we need. But that's what it's evolved into.